Just take a closer look at a company that could signal a lot about where the economy is headed. It is engine manufacturer Cummins. They are trading higher today. They had record full-year revenue. There are still some concerns about slowing demand in some key markets this year. But let's find out what is really going on. Here for a Power Lunch exclusive is Jennifer Rumsey, CEO of Cummins. Jennifer, good to have you on Power Lunch. Let's talk about the future of the engine, because my simple question is, does the engine have a future?
Yeah, well, the reality is the engine has a future. We had a strong 2023. Cummins had record revenue that we announced earlier today of $34.1 billion, and also record operating performance and cash flow of $4 billion. And, a big part of that is also continuing to invest in our strategy, which includes engines. We have a dual path strategy we call Destination Zero to decarbonize our industry. And while we're selling lots of engines today to meet our customer global needs, we're also investing in zero emissions technologies for the future in our Accelera business. And we expect to continue to see growth in both parts of our business.
I know, Jennifer, that you anticipate demand will slow in North America for the heavy-duty truck market. But what about China? I understand you have very high exposure there, at least relative to the rest of the sector. And we just had a reporter, Eunice Yunan, sort of talking about everything that China is still very much in the thick of.
Yes, if you look at our last year performance, we saw strength in a lot of our markets. And as you noted, we're projecting some softening. So overall for the company for 2024, we're projecting revenue to be down 2 to 5%. And most significantly within that is the North America heavy-duty truck market, which, despite some leading market indicators like freight rate, has held up pretty well for us because there's a lot of pent-up demand and back order because of supply constraints that have existed here over the last few years. Contrast that with China, which is coming off of a very weak 2022, and we saw some improvement. Last year, we expect to see some continued low growth rate there in 2024, really based on truck replacement as well as strong demand for our natural gas product. And, our success in China enables us as a global business to grow and create jobs here in the U.S. as well.
We talk about big engines, Jennifer, and I don't think anybody does that as well as you guys do. And we had an old RV back in the day, and it was a diesel pusher is what they call it. And you fill it up, and I could go 1,200 miles without stopping. Now, I had to stop, obviously, but 1,200 miles on that engine. But it was spewing nasty, disgusting, emitting diesel fumes. We talk about electric semis, but people I know in the industry say that could be tough because short haul is fine. But long-haul trucking is the backbone of commerce in this country, as are trains. And I'm just wondering, what is the blend going to be between electrification and the hydrocarbon, whether it's renewable natural gas, soybeans, or whatever?
Yeah, great question. As you noted, our customers, commercial trucks, trains, industrial equipment, they're really at the heart of the U.S. economy. And they're doing real work, and our customers are making economic buying decisions. I'm proud that we've done a lot of work in my 25 years at Cummins to reduce emissions from diesel engines. So the diesel engines that we're producing today, are much cleaner than the previous generation. And we believe that in order to really help our industry decarbonize and start now, we have to continue to improve efficiency of diesel engines, which we're doing. At the same time, we need to invest and move to true zero carbon solutions. And that's going to be bumpy. It's going to take time because the diesel engine from a reliability, from an efficiency and cost is so great. But we're investing in these zero emission solutions and really bringing them out to markets that are starting to adopt early, like bus. So we've, with Bluebird, put 1,500 electric school buses out into the market so far and continue to bring more of those products in the market. We announced last year a really big deal for us that we're partnering with PACCAR and Daimler Truck and Buses to localize battery cell production for commercial vehicles here in the U.S. And so these investments and some of the incentives that are now available will enable adoption, scaling up, bringing down the cost, advancing the capability of the solutions. And that's why I talked about our dual path approach with our Destination Zero strategy, because we feel strongly we have to start today and improve the products that are out there today while we also focus on advancing these new solutions.
Jennifer, we do have to go, but very quickly, I know that Walmart is actually rolling out a field test with some of your low carbon engines here in a couple weeks. Very quickly, what are your expectations there with that partnership?
Yeah, so we're launching this year our X15 natural gas engine. Walmart, along with Werner and others, has been one of our partners, and that will be in the market later this year. Natural gas is a great way to reduce carbon, improve efficiency, and get some of these alternate lower emission solutions out into the market. And we're excited to be doing that with them and our launch partner, PACCAR, and then with other OEMs over time.